Hi, I'm Carl Weiss with Sceeto. I'm the chief algorithmic architect of NinjaBots, which is what you see behind me. In this video, we're going to do some intra-bar order flow analysis. And not only are we going to do intra-bar order flow analysis to make a determination whether one or more NinjaBots can be deployed, we're going to then look back in time, a very short period of time back, and look at order flow and price action coming into where we consider the area where we're considering deploying the bots. That's going to give you context of overall market structure, and that as a trader is what you bring to the table. The point of NinjaBots is not so much to run these things 24/7, but that a trader who has some screen time and understands strategy and has seen things before can look at a chart, say, oh, it looks like this move has ended, or down move has ended, we're about to go into an up move, and it might be a good time to deploy some bots. What I'd like to do is just explain what's going on in terms of price action, which is up here, and order flow, which is down here, and also the white borders around the bars and the dots. And what's interesting is this is a very good example of looking at the market and intra-bar, before the bar closes, having insights into, do I have an opportunity to deploy one or more NinjaBots? And this is just a classic example. So let's go through what we've got. So over here I wrote, what do we know intra-bar? And we know, looking at the chart, that we had clean conclusionary order flow at the low of the bar. Excuse me, at the low of this move. So what does clean conclusionary order flow look like? It's really this back-to-back signal where you have the larger yellow dot, which is the 2 standard deviation tick ratio, and then the bar after that forms a pivot because it closes at the high. And this bar also has a white border around it, so that's engulfing sweep. So if you'll notice this whole move down, dunk, 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 which is kind of Elliott wavy, at the low we had this back-to-back, so that's pretty good conclusionary order flow. We also know that right here, we had just before the conclusionary, we have this pivot high right here. And price went through this pivot high, breached the pivot high with engulfing sweep, which is the white border. So now, this actually confirms the conclusionary. In real time, you're not sure. Hey, maybe it's going to go up, maybe it's going to go down. But it looks like they've concluded they're selling. Now when it moves up and it pierces through the most recent resistance with engulfing sweep, that's an indication that there's some oomph to the move, and this is actually tradable. And if you'll notice, after that, what happens? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 contiguous bars where price goes straight up. So here you had a bit of a move up, but here, move down, up, not much of a move. Down, up, not much move. Down, up, not much of a move. Down, up, not much of a move. But down after the conclusionary, price responded to order flow by zooming up. So that's a very, very good sign. Now if you notice, this zoom up, you have engulfing sweep and a pivot down. Okay? This could be potentially become a breach point. Now you'll see price moves up again, and it has another engulfing sweep. So leg 1, it looks pretty good. Leg 2 is shorter than leg 1 though. But we have the engulfing sweep, and what else do we have? This is what's really critical. We have a pivot immediately after that, price resumes with the 2SD. So that's a pretty good tell that we're teeing up. This next bar forms, we're intra-bar. Now we're really at intra-bar analysis. The bar hasn't closed yet, and you will see that we have the bar formed already with white around it, so we know that we have engulfing sweep. It's got white around it. Whether the bar closes up or down, you'll have engulfing sweep. And also that we have massive book pressure in the book. So we've had a down move that concluded, then we had a lunge up, a little bit of a breach point, and then boom, what looks like the buying is coming in, or perhaps conclusionary selling. We don't know. It's intra-bar. Once the bar closes, these states will maintain. They won't go away. The book pressure will not disappear, and the white will not disappear. So now we're at a point where we can assess two different potential outcomes. If the bar closes down, this would have become a tick of death. And a tick of death is where you have like a series of higher highs. And the most recent high is ticked out by just 1 or 2 little ticks, which traps people, pushes the price down. Right there, between here and here's the tick of death. However, if the bar closes up, what do we have here? We have the engulfing sweep breaching here with massive book pressure. So that's a buy, or that's an opportunity to buy. So based on this assumption, we can actually deploy 2 bots simultaneously, both a long bot and a short bot. And what's really nice about this is that the rules within the bots, if you have a long and a short bot on, and one triggers, it'll automatically turn the other bot off, so you don't have any lingering bots to manage. In this scenario, I'd recommend looking at these 6 buttons, which are focused on the current bar. The rules for these buttons, if you engage them, is that if the signals don't occur on that bar, the bot will turn itself off. However, to the right here, if you click any of these, the bot will stay on until the event occurs. What's interesting about the setup that we just reviewed, we know that we're going to have sweep on the bar, so you could do a red sweep, which is sweep short, or sweep long. At the close of the bar, one of these 2 NinjaBots will fire. It'll turn off the other one, and then the trade management of the bot will take over and finish it up for you. In this example, price did resolve to the upside. So we had a hammer bar pushing through the breach point, and price then moves up. So one of the takeaways is that order flow without the context of price is just order flow. So we want to see how is price responding to order flow, and that's our tell. And that's what the bots will pick up. Hope this helped.